Okay, so we do the horizon line, and if it's a bird's eye view, you want to do your first line lower than it. Before we did it here because we were doing a street view. Now you're going to put your vertical line lower. So put it down here. So that's the first step. Remember, we do the horizon line, and then we do the vertical line, and then what? We do the 2 vanishing points because it's 2-point perspective. So you're going to do this long point. And then what? We connect the top here and the bottom here. So I'm going to connect the top of it. And the bottom. It's always the first step. And then the next step would be cutting it off and adding the sides, right? So if this is vertical, we want to make these vertical too. I want to make this a little wider, so I'm going to put them back here. So I do 1, that. And then I'm going to do the same thing. So we went here, here. Now we did here. Now we have to crisscross. So this one goes here. This one goes here. And then I'm going to erase all the extra lines. Here, this is all erased. Got it? Okay, so now what if we wanted to add a tower inside? You have to do that process over, but you're going to make this second line kind of big. So I'm not going to make it right here on top of it. I'm going to put it a little to the side. So if I want a tower, I do that same vertical first line, and I'm going to do it higher. Okay, so you can do that. We do another second line. Oh, you know what? Darn. Sorry, don't make it so high. I'm gonna make it lower. We're gonna make a platform. So we'll just do it a little bit shorter. And then we're gonna do that same thing again. So connect it here and connect it here. And then you make vertical lines. So sorry about that. I just made the middle one shorter. That. So we made like a second one inside. Now I'm going to put a tower on this one. So we can make that second line higher. And I'm going to connect it here. That. But since it's a tower, I'm making it narrow. So I cut it off closer to the line, like that. And then I erase these. And I erase everything in it. So you could add a top to this. Let's see. You could add like this kind of top to it. And then you erase inside. And let's do some towers here. Okay, so how do we do that? You're going to draw the tower on the corner. So you can draw it in like this. 1, 2. And then you want to erase inside of it. And you make the bottom curved. And you make the top curved. And you add a cone. And you erase inside of it. So you can do these all at the corners. So I added straight lines. The bottom has to be somewhat curved. The top has to match that curve. And then you can add the cone on top. And then erase inside. So on this project, I want you guys to do textured on the walls. So I'm going to show you how to do bricks. If you want to do bricks, you basically make all your lines go to the side. So watch. This goes here. I'm lining it up, but I'm not going to draw it all the way because I know I'm going to erase that. But I'm going to move it down and keep my ruler pointed to that vanishing point. Like that. Okay. Then I do it on this side. So my ruler to the point. Here. 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 There you go. And then bricks are scattered. So you got vertical, 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 vertical. Then the next one goes in between them. And then in between again. Like that. And then you can shade it. If you wanted to make them look more like rocks, you can make them look circular. Like go back and kind of make them rounder. This looks like pebbles more than bricks. See how I made that more like bricks? Let's see if we can do, let's see, an opening here. So I'm going to erase in here. I'm going to do a tunnel. So I put vertical lines, and then I have the top already goes there. The bottom, let's see. Goes here. So this is kind of complicated. I'm going to do a little mark there. This goes here. This goes here. And then this I can erase. And I'm going to draw lines to that side. Okay, let's look at other ones real quick. So, how would you do texture on a tower? So you could do a couple things. You could make it look like rocks, or if you wanted to do brick, you gotta curve it. So curve them to match that curve. Like that. And then you can alternate them. Or you can make them like rocks. What if I wanted to do a window in the tower? I do one line, and then I'm gonna match it to the one side. So that's going there, and that's going there, and then I can cut it off. Okay, let's put this on kind of a hill with a moat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw this circular edge around it, and I'm gonna make it irregular. Like that. And then you kind of make it come down, and you match the first line, you match it. Like that. And then it comes down. So you can shade it to make that look, especially these parts, make it come dark, and then you can shade it. Who has questions for me? Anybody? This is kind of hard, I know. So this moat thing looks better when you shade it dark in the creases and then lighter. So I'm kind of showing you how to shade here. I'm gonna stop.